friends, today's weekly update is basically expectations from the annual budget. Budget is going to be placed in the parliament on 1st of February. Let's try and see what are the expectations from the budget on 1st of February. Overall, we feel that this budget is going to tread the path of macro stability along with trying to push growth. But most importantly, this is going to be the most large budget before the general elections coming up in 2024. Let's break it up into three sections. So what are the expectations from the debt segment of the budget? In the debt segment, we feel the government is going to announce a much larger borrowing program. While the fiscal deficit is expected to be lower, little under 6% from around 6.4% of last year, but all the extra borrowing and spending that they have done in the year when the COVID was happening, all of those will come up for maturity now. So the overall gross borrowing could be in the range of 16 lakh crore, which is the highest so far. The second thing that we are expecting from a debt perspective is that this extra borrowing is going to make the bonds a little more attractive. The yields are expected to go higher after the announcement of extra borrowing. When it comes to expectations about the equity market, we do not expect too many changes in the tax rates. There could be some marginal changes in the personal tax rate clause, and there could be few changes in the short-term capital gains and long-term capital gains tax, and maybe some rationalization around the Section 80C rules. Presently, the stock market is fighting the outflows from the FIIs. Hence, we do not expect the finance minister to make too many path-breaking changes which would affect the equity market adversely, and particularly when there are general elections coming up next year. If we look at the mutual funds, there could be few changes in the mutual fund tax rates. The first one that we would expect is the drop in the long-term capital gains tax recognition of debt mutual funds from 36 months to 24 months, which is a possibility. And the second one is that bringing ULIPs at par with equity mutual funds. So what really happens is ULIPs is that when you change your allocation from one scheme to the other, it doesn't consider that to be an actual sale and a purchase transaction. But in the case of mutual funds, when you shift from direct to regular or from dividend paying to growth options, it is considered as an actual purchase and sale transaction, and all these transactions are subject to capital gains. There could be a rationalization so that both of them are brought at par to each other. These are the broad expectations that we have from the annual budget on 1st of February. All the very best. We'll speak to you next week. Bye-bye.